Today I'm going to be showing you the wake back to bed lucid dreaming technique. This is a technique for inducing lucid dreams. Whether you've had a lucid dream before or not, it doesn't matter. This is a simple technique, probably the simplest of the lucid dreaming techniques out there. And I'm also going to give you a little tip at the end that's going to boost this method and make it a lot more successful. Hey guys, welcome back to Tipharot, it's me Matt here, and today I'm going to be showing you the wake back to bed lucid dreaming method. Now, quick bit of the basics. If you don't know what lucid dreaming is, it's essentially a form of dreaming where you're actually aware that you're dreaming, and so you can control your dreams. You can do whatever you like in the dream, you can go wherever you like, you can see whoever you like, whatever you want to do is possible. Now if you want to find out more about that, I've got a whole video all about the basics of lucid dreaming and what lucid dreaming is, so check that out there. There's also a whole lucid dreaming playlist I have on this channel with all sorts of other lucid dreaming stuff, so, check that out if you want to know the basics. So, assuming you already know what lucid dreaming is, let's get onto the technique itself. The wake back to bed technique is just what it sounds like. It's a technique where you wake up and then go back to bed. And it's really simple. All you have to do is to get into REM and then go to sleep. So what is REM? REM is rapid eye movement sleep. It's a stage of sleep in which you're able to actually dream and lucid dream, and it occurs at several stages throughout the night. This is why sometimes when you wake up you won't remember any dreams because you didn't wake up during REM. Whereas when you wake up in REM, typically you will remember the last dream that you were in, or possibly several even. So to get into REM, there are multiple ways you can do this. Way number one is you wake up in the middle of the night, just spontaneously. You didn't want to wake up, but you wake up, and you wake up straight out of a dream. If you do this, you're probably in REM and can skip to the next step. Way number two is you can set an alarm for around 6 hours after you go to sleep. Now, bear in mind that if it takes you half an hour to fall asleep, then you shouldn't set the alarm for 6 hours from now. You should set it for 6.5 hours from now to account for that extra time. Try and add on a bit of extra time to account for how long it might take you to fall asleep, and try to aim for around 6 hours, not too much more and no less than 6 hours. That should put you in the longest REM period of the night, which starts about 6 hours after you've gone to sleep and lasts for 60 to 90 minutes, depending on the person, and that'll put you in REM. Now, number three is some people have different REM cycles to others. So for example, for one person, 6 hours after they go to sleep will be dead on REM, but for another person it might be 10-20 minutes off in either direction. So what you can actually do is set your alarm to wake you up, say, between 1 and 3 hours before you would normally get up. So say you sleep for 9 hours, you can maybe set your alarm for 7 hours, for 6 hours, for 8 hours. Play around with it. And a good way to tell that it's worked is if the alarm wakes you up right out of a dream, like I mentioned earlier. So, we're in REM, what do we do next? Well, this depends on you as an individual. If you are someone that finds it very hard to get back to sleep, then what I suggest is remaining in bed comfortably. You can even keep your eyes closed if they're still closed, or close them again if they were open. Just relax and go back to sleep. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. Get up in REM and go back to sleep. And this increases your chances of having a lucid dream just because you're intending to have a lucid dream and you're going back to sleep after waking up in REM. When you go to sleep directly into REM, you're going to have more dreams and there's a higher chance of you having a lucid dream. Now, if you're someone that can easily get back to sleep, or you find that you can easily get back to sleep as long as you're not awake too long, then stay up for 5-10 minutes. You can even get on your computer, for example, and read up about lucid dreaming. Maybe watch some of my other videos and just get some lucid dreaming content fresh in your head. Now this is going to work better than if you go straight back to sleep usually, because if you actually can put some lucid dreaming information into your head and already have all of those ideas for what you're going to do in your dream, then your brain is already thinking about lucid dreaming when it's falling asleep. And when it's thinking about lucid dreaming while it's falling asleep, there's a high chance that you're going to become lucid. So, once you've done all that, you just get back in bed after you've been up for those 5-10 minutes and you go back to sleep. Simple as that. Now, I wouldn't suggest staying up for longer than, say, half an hour. That would be the most I would suggest. Between a minute or two and half an hour. Or if you're, like I said, if you struggle to get back to sleep, then just go back to sleep right away. So that's the wake back to bed method in a nutshell. But I promised you guys an extra tip to make this method work better. Now, there is another method called mild, or the mnemonic induced lucid dream. And this involves you essentially repeating a phrase before you go to sleep. and intending to, have a lucid dream and then say repeating a mantra or a phrase saying, I will be lucid in my next dream, or I am going to be aware that I'm dreaming, or something like that. And this has a high chance of getting you lucid in your dreams. So what I do is I always combine the two. Now I actually have a whole video where I, combine the two as a method and teach that. And basically all you have to do is do the wake back to bed method as normal, but before you go back to sleep, spend 1 to 2 minutes just repeating in your head, I will be lucid in my next dream. You can use a similar phrase if you don't like that one. You can say, I'm going to be lucid tonight, or I will be aware that I'm dreaming. But I've used the phrase, I will be lucid in my next dream for years now, and I've had hundreds of lucid dreams with it. So the phrase works. You can use that if you like. Anyway, so just repeat that phrase for 1 to 2 minutes, and then just go back to sleep as normal. And that will increase your chances of having a lucid dream with the wake back to bed method. Combining these two methods makes it for a very powerful method that works about a third of the time. If you're new to it, and you do it for say 6 days in a row, you should expect to have roughly on average 2 lucid dreams during those 6 days. You might have more, you might not have any, but just keep at it and you will surely have plenty of lucid dreams. Once you've been doing this method for a while and you've got comfortable with lucid dreaming, you're going to find that it works more and more often, to the point that you can pretty much get lucid dreams with it almost every night that you do it. So I hope you've enjoyed this guide, and if you did enjoy the video, remember to subscribe up there because we've got regular videos that come out multiple times a week. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions about the process, then leave those down below. And if you want to keep watching, check out the video that's linked on screen. Also, before you go, I should remind you guys that I have a lucid dreaming audio course that's available on Gumroad. It's a 14-part audio course, 14 lessons that teach you the basics of lucid dreaming, from what lucid dreaming is, how to have your first lucid dream, different lucid dreaming methods, how to control characters and locations and all that in the dreams, and basically how to do what you want in a lucid dream. It goes all the way from the basics to the advanced level, and it's designed to take you there whether you're a beginner or whether you're already advanced, and to give you a complete lucid dreaming experience. Now I've been lucid dreaming for, I think it's about almost 7 years now. It's coming up to 7 years now, and I've had a lot of experiences in that time, so I wanted to share it with you guys, and I made this audio course specifically for that. So if you want to check that out, then check it out up there on my Gumroad page. There's more information there. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Take care.